Hey guys, nothingwire.com, and today we have the brand new MBlaze Power Wi-Fi. It's basically a mobile Wi-Fi hotspot plus router plus a 5200 mAh power bank plus a Wi-Fi disk. Now I'm gonna give you 5 good reasons why you should get one of these in general and the MBlaze Power Wi-Fi in particular. So let's get started. Now reason number 1 is the network connectivity. By network connectivity, I do not mean that it's a blazing first or something. This guy is CDMA supported, MTS is CDMA, so you have your eVideo network, eVideo revision B, and it supports network speed up to 14.2. That's ain't blindingly fast, and we got about just over 11 Mbps in cities, which is pretty decent. But more than that, I hope you know that the eVideo connections and the eVideo bands are generally more refined and slightly faster than the similar speed GSM network. So you would get a more refined network even while even in terms of call quality when you're using a CDMA phone, and even in terms of a eVideo connection. That's one of the main things I prefer CDMA over a similar speed GSM network. That's reason number 1. Reason number 2 is that this guy also acts as a 5200 mAh power bank. Now it leaks about 15 to 17% of that power, so still it comes just under 5000 mAh or that. So your mid-range phone battery, for example the 2000 mAh battery, can charge almost twice. That's a very cool thing. It also goes on for about 15 hours, in our test about 13 and a half hours, while the Wi-Fi is continuously on and being used. So that's one thing, multifunctional. Number 3 is pretty usual. It's the Wi-Fi function is multifaceted really. So it can act as a Wi-Fi hotspot whenever you activate your CDMA number here, so that the 3.5G network can act as a Wi-Fi hotspot, and it can connect up to 6 devices that supports Wi-Fi. Now that's incredibly helpful where when you're traveling. For example, you and 5 other friends are traveling, you're on a train or you're in a car, and all of you want to use your own devices, and then instead of all using their own 3G network and spending money on their own, you can simply use this guy as a Wi-Fi hotspot, and then all those 6 devices can connect at once, and then surf your net and do other things, and that way you save the money on the other network cost. Apart from that, it also can act as a Wi-Fi router, whether you connect it to your computer via this cable, or you straight away connect it to a power source via this and this. So 2 ways. And number 4, it supports micro SD card here, and because it supports micro SD card here, you can also use this as a Wi-Fi hard drive. Now that's an incredibly important thing, and that is one feature that you're not gonna get in all mobile Wi-Fi routers. Now what it does is, I'm gonna give you a demo of it. Now let's say for example you have a mobile or a tablet like my iPad here, which does not have a micro SD card slot, and it's only 16 GB. So you know that out of 16 GB, only about 11 GB are free, and the iPad or the iPhone apps are so big that they almost take up more than half of those space. So there's hardly any space left for your movies and music. So simply go to the iPad, go to your network and connect to the Wi-Fi hotspot that this guy has created. Then you don't even need an app. Just go to your browser, any browser. It supports almost all browser. Type this IP address, and then it's gonna ask you the username and password. By default it's admin, and then once you log in, I've already set up, and then you can see Wi-Fi disk, and it's gonna show you all the content from my micro SD card. And the best thing is that unlike many of the cheap Wi-Fi hard drives, it streams almost real time, not almost real time. Absolutely no lag. That is fantastic. And this is my personal favorite feature, mainly because the Wi-Fi drives actually come very expensive. So for under 3200 or just over 3200, really just over 3200 Indian rupees, you get the Wi-Fi router, a Wi-Fi hotspot, 5200 mAh power bank, plus this Wi-Fi drive. It's incredible. That's definitely reason number 2. Plus reason number 5 is actually a quick bonus that you get with this. You get, just for 252, you get 10 GB plus 5 GB of YouTube video data for the 30 days. So that's a really cool. Otherwise it's about 250 for 1 GB, and it goes like 399 for 2 GB, 499 for 3 GB, and so on and so forth. But for 30 days it's really cool. You're getting 10 GB plus 5 GB YouTube. So that's a quick 5 reasons. So this guy is really cool, and what really sets this guy apart, I would say, is that Wi-Fi disk feature. That's extremely important when your mobile and or tablets do not support a micro SD card slot. It's really cool. Thank you.